does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm
And now August until his team lands has to defend himself from Asian Game, but Asian Game with the pressure as he's the last member left for his team. And Odeon gets caught off guard by Ray with a nice headshot. All right, so we good? We good? I believe we are good. And hello, and what's up, everybody? My name is Battle Pound Wolf, and welcome to the Series Grand Championship Finals. And today we have 10 teams. Unfortunately, not 12, due to two of the teams will not be able to make it today. So we have 10 teams that qualified to the Series Grand Championship Finals and will duke it out to see who will win it all. So today we're also gonna have a co-host as well later on. Hopefully, he'll be able to join. If not, then it's all good. But um but we do have some good teams that's gonna play today, and I'm really sure, and I'm going to say that it's gonna be lit today for the finals. So as last back in Series 6, in the Series 6 finals, we introduced Champion Rush. And today we'll be doing the same thing too. And for people who don't know what Champion Rush is when in order for a team to win, they will need to get 80 points or more and a booyah after they hit the 80-point marker. And or if a team doesn't hit the 80-point marker after 8 matches, whoever has the most points, whichever team has the most points, will win that way as well. So with that being said, we are making the room. Doom is being made, and we are getting ready to kick this off very, very soon. So I do for the people who don't know, we had a very, very, very good group. We had a very good group A and an amazing group B as well. And and for the teams who actually did dominate in their groups. Hold on, give me like 1 second, because I just had the information on my screen. I think I lost it. No. I got another chat. I'm like, give me like 1 second to pull it up. I'm surprised it didn't pop up here. Yeah. Hold up. I think I had it, but I lost it. Where did he post that the thing? Yeah, now I look like an idiot here. I think it was in Group A. Yeah, it had to be in Group A. Okay. So for Group A, the top 3 teams that dominated in the group was T1 with 99 points. Damn. Then we had E7 Empire coming in second place with 85 points, and then we have Asian Game coming in third with 47 points. The gap between second and third place is very crazy. Then for Group B, we had Phantom Elite coming in first place for their group with 75 points. SGP coming in second place with 72 points, and then we had Clan VO coming in third with 65 points. And those were the top 3 teams for both Group A and Group B. And we're hoping to see if those same teams, could probably go on Champion Rush today, or if they could probably win it. But we have to see how the games go, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the teams play as well. So like I said before, we'll make sure the teams get ready. I'm gonna say the password for in the Discord, and also guys, series 1 phase 2 registration is still open, but we we might but thing is, we already hit the 48 team marker, so any extra submissions after that will be put on the waiting list to see if any teams that did sign up don't show. Then the teams that are on the waiting list will take their spot instead, and of course the teams that don't show will be put on the CTS watch list and will be being watched closely to see if they don't show for the next tournament, and if they do, they'll be blacklisted from any future CTS tournaments and scrims as well. So we're just gonna like I said before, we're gonna room ready, and we're also gonna have the TikTok stream go on and go up already as well. Just make sure the team leaders get the things ready as well. We'll just copy this again. Okay, let's copy again. I gotta make sure like the right leaders see this. So right. So chat question: How is y'all week? How's y'all week? Y'all week going pretty good. Devon, what's up, man? Note off, what's up? How you doing? AI Storycraft, what's up? How you doing? Glad to have you guys here in the chat, and I'm glad you guys are also watching today's stream. We're about to start TikTok in a minute. Also, I'm gonna tell your team to get ready as well. Room is open. Let's see, everyone. Open PW is. And just let me just confirm the password again, so I don't like mess it up. All right, let's start that again. 5588. Okay, so we're doing what we said to do. Just double checking, and we should be good and set and ready to go. All right, so room be made. Let's show the teams until the teams that the password is set and room made, and the password, and also the post this as well. All right, so let me just open the room, and let me switch screens as well. Okay, give me a second, chat. Give me a second, and here we go. It should be popping up. There. Also, guys, we have a couple of HUD changes as well, and what I was gonna say, we also have some HUD changes as well, and we should be seeing that in today's SGC. So let's start the TikTok live to make sure it's going on. SGC finals. Go live. We should be good. So on TikTok, we should be good as well. YouTube, I hope you guys are doing great today. And now TikTok should be all set and ready to go. Come on, don't bullshit me now. I know it's playing. No, it's not going on. Oh, I'm about to say. Yeah, I gotta refresh again because I don't think it's working properly. I think we could just gotta go to it. All right, there we go. And we should be set. There we go. All right, so let me show TikTok live. If my laptop would decide to work properly, thank you very much. Give me the goddamn link. Give me the link. There we go. Okay, let's see. Now I can post it in the official Discord for North America. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Chat. Somebody's gonna post this. Give me a second. Then I gotta create some space. Let's just this should work now since I create space, right? There we go. Okay, cool. I don't know. Thank you for liking on live. Cap, what's up? I hope you guys doing well. We the room should be. What? Nobody's joining? Man, nobody's in. That's kind of weird. Let's see. Yeah, let me just copy. Yeah, I don't know if Abdul even added the right teams, but his dumb ass he probably didn't. So did he add the right players in? Okay. I don't think he had everybody, dude. I don't. Okay, Abdul, typical you. So I gotta do this shit my damn self. All right, let's do this. Let's go here. Second chat. So okay, so TikTok and YouTube, both lives are going good. Make, of course. Make, you cannot join us. You cannot join the tournament because this is a set tournament and it's also the championship for today. Swahili. Unfortunately, I don't speak Swahili, brother. I only speak English. I don't think I'm doing. Anyway. Because I know his dumbass didn't probably even do it properly, so yeah. Okay, so E7 is here. Okay. So can you take a chat? I want to see something right quick on my end. Did it post? Yeah, it should have posted. There we go. It should have posted. Stop. Yeah, okay, so yeah, okay, it's good. Cool. I could just go back to this. Boom. But please, Obito, what you mean? You did it properly. The other teams join in? Let's see. Yeah, where's Key? So you have one team. So I don't know what other teams at. Kevin, thank you for following, man. Appreciate it. I don't know. Yeah, the hell. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I don't know why these teams are not playing. So, if your team is in the today, came wish him luck. What's up, Toledo of Esports here? Our team is playing. Other team is. My brain is not bending. Okay, two places. When is FFUSC, FFWS gonna start? So FFUSC, I think that's gonna start sometime in April, I believe. I could be wrong, um, but gosh. Yeah, I think that could. I think that could start in April. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. What's up, Leo T20 here? My other team will play today. Cool. I bet. Make sure they get the password, okay? Kennedy, thank you for following. Yeah, Baki, I do. I do with some luck, but I don't know. Okay, here we go. VO. What's Avatar again? Avatar is Q. Okay, so E7 Empire and WAG is here. E7 Empire and WAG and Clan VO is here as well. Need to and not this one. Not this one. It's only for the teams that qualified. Okay. So what team do you think is gonna win? So my verdict, so what I think is gonna win, it's either between so based on the results from last weekend in qualifiers, I think it's either gonna be T1, E7, or T20. Now these were the three teams that were on Champion Rush back in Series 6 finals. So I'm pretty sure that they might do the same thing today. But who I think is gonna win it all though, I think T1 might win it, but you ain't here for me. I ain't trying, I ain't trying to cast a custom. So, OG 7%. Unfortunately, you cannot join this tournament. You cannot join this tournament because it's a set tournament, and only the teams that qualified from series from the SGC qualifiers over the weekend can join. Can only join. Superman, what's up? Mr. Fiera, my apologies if I put your name. Hope you're doing well. And whoever liked the live, thank you for liking the live. No, Blessed King is a I never heard of him before. Okay, so he said Empire T20 Clan VO. I don't know what. Yeah, I'm trying to say if open up, I'll click up the wrong thing. You just close this out as soon as it opens. Boop. There you go. Close that shit right back out. Good join. Come on, Abdul. I hope he didn't screw this up, man. No, yeah, he actually did, cause I don't see all the right leaders in the thing. Like, come on, this dude messing up for us. Okay, so okay, here we go. Phantom Lee and T1 are here. Like I said, if you like I said, only 10 teams are playing today, but so we just went on 4 more. We got too many teams. Like I'm trying to download the map. Bisky, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. If I butchered your name, one and only. Thank you for the 7 roses. Yo, appreciate it, man. Thank you for your support, man. The CTS appreciates your gifts. Oh. Okay, here we go. Okay, ETR and Team Fighters are here. Okay, just waiting on 2 more teams. Again, chat, I wish we could, Bravi, bro, Cal, Cal, nah, but like, Bravi, like I said, Bravi, listen, listen, as long as you have beef with me, I'll have beef with you. That's how it is, brother. You got beef with me, I ain't got beef with you. Listen, but listen, but what happened? Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you this. What happened. Dust in the wind, bro. Move on, bro. Listen, you know, listen, bro. Listen, bro. I'm gonna say like this, bro. We as players, and we as both players, and I guess me as a tournament hoster, want to see the North America prevail. Both players and commentators and everything, bro. So listen. We got time for no bullshit. We got time for the beef. No, all that in the wind, bro. Forget about it, bro. So it's all good, bro. Like I said, bro. Like I said, if you got beef with me, I got beef with you. That's how it is. And thank you for the 4 roses, and thank you for the 33 roses. Okay. Oh, a day, Bobby. Appreciate, man. Man in esport, why not solo esport? What you mean? Seg, what you mean by that? Bobby, thanks for the thanks for the you're awesome thing. But let's see. No, I'll do it. Okay. SGP. So the only team we're on is Asian Gang, and we're gonna. But I think they did say they could come a little later. So. Okay, so it's 5:30. Just squad esport. Why not solo esport? Oh, squad. Oh, no. Okay. I see what you mean. Okay, so the reason, we might do a little solo tournament, like maybe like a 2-day, 1-day thing. So, but we're looking forward to it. Okay. All right. There's Asian Gang. So all 10 teams are here. I got you. You have access to the form. Speaking of, yeah, I need to open the Google Sheet as well, because I just remember I need to have it open. What the hell? Oh, I don't have it open. I gotta go to history. No, it would. I'll do that with the match starts. Okay, so so teams ready. Okay, chat. So match one of the series grand championship. Let's see who could kick off. Who could kick? Oh my God, am I stuttering? Who could kick it off? Getting the first booyah for today. Yep, that's it. So kicking it off with match 1. Chat. Yo, Monkey, I know, man, the holy stellar. Oh my God. But so, kicking off with match 1. Chat, put your verdicts in. Who you think is gonna get the first booyah for today's championship finals? Again, guys, Champion Rush is in motion. So again, whoever gets 80 points and a booyah wins the tournament, or whoever gets the most points after 8 matches will determine who is your winner. So let's see. Have any teams fighting so far? I don't think so, but we do have a lot of teams landing together over at Cape Town. Hold on. Is my screen should not be blocking it, right? Dude said, I hope T20 loses. Is crazy, but hey, let's see, man. Let's see. We have yet to see. So speaking of T20, they actually are trading shots for Tonos. Solo does get tagged up. Lust is a first to go down and be fully eliminated. Now ETR put in a 3-man, but which means they do need to play a little extra careful here. T20 trading shots with the mini Uzi. Itachi, he gets knocked down, which does leave Shiso and Kenai solo. And Kenai solo cannot solo this, and he gets knocked down and fully eliminated as well. And T20 kicking match 1 off very strong in the early game. And in ETR, ETR having a little rough time here with only 1 player. And same for TF. And from the looks of it, Joshua is AFK. Oh no! Okay, that was cool as hell. So hopefully Joshua can come back online, and hopefully ETR could get the members back in the game. So, but we do have SGP go up against T20. Tops does get knocked down and fully eliminated. Broly trying to see if he could probably get his shots off on one of the T20 members. But T20's going very strong here. Jax, he gets knocked down and fully eliminated. Ghost does push up. Ghost train shots and he gets knocked down. Same for Mendoza. Bully, the last one left. And SGP is the first team to be fully eliminated in match 1. Damn, SGP starting off very poorly, but hear me out though, it's still early in this series. They still have enough matches to make a comeback, but they do need to lock in. They need to lock in for the remainder of their games. Sweet Apex, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Okay, so ETR was able to get all of the members back, but they are nearby Phantom Elite, the first place team for Group B. But Odeon does get knocked down by Itachi. Abdul, he gets knocked down. Def and Shanky, the last 2 left that's still standing. Def will get the res off. The buyback here on Odeon to keep his team alive. But Def overextending a little too much there and gets knocked down, which does leave Odeon and Shanky the last 2 standing members left for Phantom Elite. But Phantom Elite does have a couple kills, so they're off to a mediocre start with only losing 2 members, but they do have a couple kills in their pocket. Bro, I could not find a damn gun. Oh my god, bro. But I know the feeling. I know that feeling. Okay, so TF with Joshua being able to come out of AFK mode, and Iron with Iron getting knocked down. Janshu, he gets knocked down. The captain pushing up, being very aggressive, and with a little support with his team. 3 players of TF gets fully killed, which puts TF back in a 1-man spot. And now over towards Clan VO, the 3-time series winners, putting a little pressure and raining down fire on Wagger. Putting Wagger, which I believe in a 2-player situation, since they did have 2 players down. And now Clan VO focusing their attention towards E7, with E7 being a top 3 for Group A. Now E7 have a struggling a little bit here, but they are holding on, but barely. Mark be exposed, and Mark goes down, and Clan VO putting a pressure on E7, forcing both 9 and Kappa to disengage and leave them alone, saying, "Hey, listen, Clan VO, you got that. We're gonna back off. We're gonna dip, buy a place back. we're gonna leave you alone. So smart move by E7 to keep their team alive. And Wagger also, which I believe is put in a one man with Kanavi, I believe so, as he is rotating outside of the zone by himself, and hopefully he could buy his team back. So also I forgot to put up the little kills. Woo, the leaderboard looking pretty good with the color red, yo. Damn. So fast live today. Hopefully not. I hope the live goes pretty well. Nova Y, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I did say if we hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, I will be doing a giveaway for you guys. I need a squad. Noto 58 Nation is still recruiting members, so please DM me on Discord and or TikTok. And Team Fighters, the next team to be fully eliminated. And Team Fighter with only 2 kills and coming in 9th place, that would definitely hurt them a lot. But over towards TF, the Series 6 winners having a little trouble here with Santa being knocked down. But Santa, with the help of Ben, does get help up. And ETR, the team that is known for holding zones very well, is the 3rd team to be fully eliminated. And now 3 teams fully wiped out early in 3 teams wiped out before we even got to the mid-game marker. Watching from Philippines. Hey man, glad to have you here. Much love from North America to Philippines, man. Love you guys. And Fenton Lee, the next team to get fully wiped out. Damn, bro. And Jack with a nice quick scope. The captain pushing up on RTX. RTX gets knocked down. On fire, does get spotted by captain, and he does get tagged up. And Jat does get knocked down and fully eliminated. And now Asian Gang put in a one man with Fire being the last one left. The best thing Fire could do is just disengage. Screw healing, my boy. Just get out of there. Get away from T20. Fire gets fully wiped out, and Asian Gang is your next team to go back to the lobby. And already we are down to the last 5 teams. Kenzo, thank you for sharing live. User 98. SGP was the first team to be fully eliminated in match 1, yo. Damn. Okay, so T20 with 17 kills. Woo, man. They're cooking. They're going hard today, bro. 10 teams on 10. I almost said 10 teams. 10 teams. With only 10 teams in the SGC, and they already are 3 kills away from hitting a 20 bomb. Damn. Truth Plays, thank you for sharing the live, man. Appreciate it. So T20 is might be one of the first teams to hit Champion Rush if they stay on this pace, which means that these other 5 teams does have some catching up to do. And Cassius for T20 gets knocked down, but the rest of his team will be there for support. And T1, the Series 6 winners, holding a very good spot in the zone. They right in the middle too, so they so not only do they hold a good spot, but they are guaranteed zoned for the next for when the next zone appears. So they are definitely gonna be set for placement. And Duck gets knocked down. Cashes pushing in, trying to see if he could probably put pressure on T1. Duck, not Duck, a Bard, he gets knocked down. Santa, he gets knocked down. And Ben was able to get 2 knocks on T20 and keep his team alive. Ben with the savior. Ben being a savior for his team, landing the nice shots with the M590 to keep his team alive, and that puts T20 in a one man, and that does slow them down. Ben, whoo, my boy, damn, good shit to Ben. When his team needed him most to clutch it up, he landed all the shots that he needed to. Unfortunately, they do lose one player, but it's better to lose one player rather than the whole team to be fully eliminated. And Duck, seeing the three members of E7 landing in, does get some nice shots on them. And now E7, and now not E7, T20. My apologies. And T20 landing in with the rest of the players pushing inside the house. Cassius joining inside and coming back inside the house, saying my boy, I want payback. But unfortunately, he would not be getting that payback as T1 is knocking the players down one by one. And Captain does get a knock, but he gets knocked as well. And T20 is right back in a one-man situation because of the ego chow by Jeff. Captain catches on T1, and now Jax back in a one-man, and now he has another problem to face with Wagger fully eliminating him, and T20 gets fully eliminated. Being too aggressive on T1, which cost them to go out in 5th place, but they do have 18 kills to their name, so they could stay in the lead, but it does depend on how the other teams perform. And Clan VO, the 3-time series winners, is the next team after T20 to be fully eliminated. And now that does leave our last 3 teams left, with E7, Wagger, and T1 being the last 3 teams left, and the last 3 teams to make it this far in the match. And I did say that T1 and E7 might be on Champion Rush, and at this pace they actually might hit it. But T20 is much closer with the 18 kills. So T1 does have some catching up to do with kills. But with 2 teams left alive and plenty of time left in this circle too, by the way, they could probably at least maybe get 16. But it does depend on how many kills they are able to get and how they execute these gunfights too. They got no IGL. I don't know. You gotta see. Okay, so Kappa for E7 deciding to push up on top of this building. In chat, I listen, chat. When this new building, this barbershop got added, I think it's called something cuts. When this new barbershop got added, I've been seeing a lot of teams hold down this spot as this specific building does get a lot of end game action for Bermuda. No, hold up, right quick. Where is this? Hold up, where is it located on the map? I think it's like damn near in the middle. So it's almost guaranteed to be in this zone almost every time it pops up. Okay, now T1 putting pressure on Wagger as Sosa does get knocked down, but Vandy will be there for the rest. MB, I think I don't see the first name. He does get a knock on one for T1, but he also gets knocked himself. So no team. So no players on T1 nor Wagger will be securing any kills here. And Mark with a nice jump shot with the AMW, able to get a knock on able to get another knock, actually make that 2 knocks on Wagger. But due to Wagger holding a spot, holding a spot with glue walls, is able to get the help ups. But with the pressure by Mark and the shots being landed by him, he's still knocking member after member. And speaking of Wagger, they do need to rotate in, but Kanavi on for Wag does have a good spot in zone. Maybe if his team gets to him, or maybe makes a nice rotation here, they could probably get to zone a little safer. But with both E7 and T1 focusing them, that rotation would not be easy, not in the slightest. Okay, so now and Vandy with a nice shot on one of the members for E7, and does get a nice knock. He might be able to secure his kill here, maybe. Actually, I don't know. He might be able to secure it due to the zone, and yes, he will. As now E7 is putting a 3-man. Now T1 does have to leave choppy cuts, as they now need to rotate inside the zone and go out more in the open. And now with a bolt maker being dropped down by T1, this gunfight will be more in their favor. T1 does have 11 kills, but they still are 7 kills away from tying the kill points up with T20. But T1 is having a little trouble here, and E7 putting a 1-man. Armano, the last man left for his team, and he does land a shot on T1, which does put T1 in a 1-man as well. Duck, the last player left for T1 gets knocked down and fully eliminated, and same for Armano. And Wagger secures the first booyah for tonight's Series Grand Championship. And Wagger kicking it off strong here with Wagger getting their first booyah, but they only have 5 kills though. That might not be enough to hold first place, but actually no, they don't even have first place. But just look at the score from T1. They if anything, Wagger and E7 are tied for second place, if anything. So Wagger with the first booyah and 5 kills. Then we have T1 in second place with 12 kills, and then we have E7 Empire, third place, and 9 kills. Hold on, chat. Let me send a screenshot to my moderator so he could put the scores in. And so with me. Okay, so let's go back to the kills. So then we have Clan VO getting 4th place with 5 kills. T20 5th place and 18 kills. Then we have Asian Gang coming in 6th place with no kills, unfortunately. Then we have Phantom Bleak coming in 7th place with 3 kills. Then we have ETR 8th place, 4 kills. Team Fighters 9th place, 2 kills, and SGP 10th place and only 1 kill to their name. Now for the but for the low bracket teams, they still have 7 matches to come up, but they need to play it very well though. They need to play very well. They need to log in to make sure that they do good these next 7 matches. So the team that's definitely closer to Champion Rush though is definitely T20 with 24 points. So we're gonna start. Our we're gonna start match 2 in 3 minutes. We're gonna wait for for a couple of teams to get ready and join back. So chat, both YouTube and TikTok, what you think? What you think of the Series Grand Championship so far? And Obito, thank you for liking it live. And Guy, thank you for following as well. And also, chat, we are 18 followers away from hitting 700 followers on TikTok. Yo, if you hit 700, we'll be 300 away from hitting 1,000 followers. Oh, my mouse. See, is the scores in? How can I join? Unfortunately, Shahi, this is only for the teams that qualified for the this tournament. But you could join next month's tournament if there is a spot available. So So, but guys, also, if you want to join, if you have a chance to, if you want to join next month's tournament, now I can't guarantee that your team will be getting or will join in because you already hit the 48 team marker. But if your team wants to have a chance to play in phase 1 series 2, please DM me on TikTok, and I will send you guys the link to I'll send you guys the link to the form so you can sign your team up. COD. DRT, what you mean? Why do you keep saying COD like as in Call of Duty? What you mean, bro? What the hell means it's still under review? Come on, bro. I think I'm just gonna like this. Like, okay, so I mean, it did say that it was posted. So I'm like, let me see something again. Let me just double check again to make sure it's actually posted. I mean, no, it was posted, bro. I'm like, come on. Okay, let me into management. Wait, he sent the thing already. Okay, cool. Just to make sure I send the TikTok thing as well. Oh no, I didn't mean to send this one. Okay, so let me also send the TikTok as well. Let me take a challenge. Just get this right quick. Then we'll start in our covenants. Hurry up, god damn it! There we go. So for sure, T20 is in the lead. Then we have T1, and you have T1 and E7 definitely for top 3. Okay, we can start 20. We can start 20. Start. Okay, we can start 1 minute. So T20 did leave, so we're gonna give him like another minute or two to join back. Okay, so let me see. Are you the owner of the tournament of Free Fire of this 6? You mean this tournament? If so, then yes, I'm the owner of this tournament. I'm the host, organizer, and commentator for this tournament. Garcia, thank you for liking it live. My apologies for sharing it live a little later because it slipped my mind. But just so you know, we are about to go into match 2 in a minute. We're just waiting for one more team to join up. I'm gonna give her the same treatment. Okay, did you jump back? But come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so going into match 2 for me the championship is Asian team. Do you mean Asian gang? Do you think that's gonna win today's tournament? T1MO exit. My apologies if I butcher your name. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. So he said the Asian gang. So you mean this team right here, Asian gang? If so, then Asian gang is not really on the is not really placed well on the bracket right now. Did just go that in? Yep, they are. Team Abyss didn't join? Oh yeah, Team Abyss didn't join for some reason. That's weird. How the hell? Yeah, that's weird. AG T1 ATR friends ATF dispute. Okay, so let me just make sure I had the things ready as well. Okay, Team Abyss didn't come today. Okay, that kind of sucks. So, so actually, we were supposed to have 11 teams, but Team Abyss didn't come today. That's weird. Okay, so Ben, the first to be killed by E7. So we already have the top 3 teams duking it out already. Abard trying to see if he could probably get some shots off on E7. He does get Mark weak, but he does not get the knock, unfortunately. Now E7 decide they want to get aggressive here. Escarnoza does get your shots on Kappa. He does get the knock as well, but he does get shot in the back, and he also goes down. 9 does knock down Escarnoza, and Ben, he does leave. Duck, Ben, and Abard, the last who left alive. And Abard is there for the trade, and he's able to get the help up on Escarnoza. And ETR put in a one-man situation with Shisu being the last one left alive. ETR is not having a good time hasn't having a good time in the SGC. So hopefully they could get together as the match progresses. Okay. And Tops does get a knock on Ray for Clanviel. Why is Ray all the way out here? I don't know. So this would be SGP's first kill in this match. And now Ghost does get knocked on another member. Ghost in a Fubao does push up on Bliskin, and Bliskin is the next to be fully eliminated for Clanviel. And SGP starting off very strong here with 3 kills. Hopefully they can keep that momentum going on. And Wagger is your first team to be fully eliminated in match 2. Wagger, you cannot be doing that after winning the first match. You cannot be doing that type of performance. You need to lock in for match 3 and on. So Wagger would definitely be dropping from the top 4 for sure. And now Luxero, what did I say name? Luxria, I guess you could say his name. It's the last alive for Clanviel. Trying to see if he can get some more coins to bring his team back. And now T20 go up against T Fighters. The captain pushing forward does get knocked on Vanshu. Devil, he gets knocked down. Janshu, he gets knocked down. And TF is now also in a one-player situation with Iron Nakoji. I don't know if I see his name right. He didn't last play left alive, but he is able to get a couple of, but he was, sorry, my apologies. He was able to buy a couple of his players back on his team to keep his team alive. But unfortunately, he does sacrifice himself. He does bring back Vanshu. So now it's up to Vanshu to bring his team back alive. But due to the fact that it's still early game, the blue revival card is still active. So Devil will be brought back, but Devil and Vanshu need to be careful as Phantom Elite is nearby. The Phantom Elite might spot Vanshu as Shanky does get shots on him. The nail skill gets dropped by him, and Dev for Phantom Elite is there for the cleanup on Vanshu. And now Team Fighters is put in a one-man again. Team Fighters is just struggling this match. But it's still early in the game, so it's still early-ish in the game, so they still have enough time to get their players back. But they need to lock in. And also the regaining is gonna be a little rough as well. And Luxrio was able to bring back his 3 players, and now Clanviel Clanviel is back as a full team, but they still have some making up to do on kill wise since they don't have a kill to their name. Okay, Jack, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for joining live. Hold on, I had YouTube chat close for a second. Okay, so my apologies for opening the list up a little late. So T20 with the most kills, being 6 kills, being 6 kills in match 2. So let's see if they could probably add a couple. Let's see if they could probably add some more. Let's see if they could probably make the 20 bomb kill mark. But I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to. Okay, in T1. And T1 does lose 2 of their members, as now Duck and Ben are the last 2 left alive. Ben does take some shots from ETR as he's trying to just stay alive and bunker down in this spot. And speaking of Ben, he gets knocked down. Duck, the last player left, gets a nice knock on Mewtwo, but Duck does get pushed by Luxero for Clanvio, and Luxero does knock him down and fully eliminate him. And T1, your Series 6 winners, is the next team to be fully wiped out early. Early-ish in the game. My apologies. I used to say early because like they're like the first 2 to get wiped out out of 10 teams, but hopefully they could come up as the match progresses. And Mark might get pushed by Smoke, as Smoke has that idea that he's here. Smoke does see Mark. He does get a nice tag on him as well. Smoke look for using the windows, look for angles, and the rest of Asian Gang does push in on Mark, and Mark gets knocked down and fully eliminated by Jat. And now Fire with the high ground does see Janshu and the rest of team fighters moving in closely, and he does get a nice tag or 2 on Vanshu, and he actually gets the knock. Vanshu not expecting Fire to be up here, which is surprising, and Devil does get knocked down as well as the rest of Asian Gang decides to push in. Which does mean that Janshu and Iron Nakoji, I don't know how to say his name. We'll call him Koji for short. As Vanshu and Koji are the last 2 left alive, and they unfortunately get fully eliminated. And following suit, Phantom Elite also gets fully eliminated as well, which does leave us to our last 6 teams, being Asian Gang, T20, ETR, SGP, Clan VO, and E7. So in match 3, T1, Wagga, TF, and Phantom Lee has a lot of catching up to do. Hopefully they are able to lock in for the remainder of their match. Hold up, chatting to send this in right quick. I'm surprised Light didn't get this. So Asian Gang with 11 kills, 1 kill more than T20. So T20 has a little more competition on kill wise in match 2. So let's see if they could probably take the kill leader position. And now towards SGP as they are in the southwestern side of the zone, trying to wait for an opening. Did I get an invite? I don't think so. Okay. Can you make it? Okay, I need to call on my laptop a little more here. Okay, my apologies, chat. I had to send a message. Okay, so So getting into the late game phase, a lot of teams is still spread apart. With some teams, with some teams holding the zone, holding the position in the zone very well, and waiting for the teams to rotate in, and we do have a couple teams that decide to take a couple gunfights here. So as E7 and Asian Gang do trade shots, but E7 does create distance as just to stay away from Asian Gang, as they do need to rotate inside the zone. And now T20 get inside the zone and now has to fight against now might be going into has to fight against Clanville a little bit, as Clanville do send shots their way, but the shots do not land. And speaking of Clanville, they do go up against E7, as Kappa, it does get knocked down by the onslaught from Clanville, and that does put E7 in a 2-man, with both 9 and Mark being the last players left. And from the looks of it, Asian Gang, they want to join the fight here. They want a piece of the gunfight cake, as both teams are trading shots. Jat pushing in. Jat does get a shot on Clanville, and Luxero for Clanville does get knocked down. RTX getting aggressive here, sees Bliss, and he actually knocks down Bliss as well. Ray trying to look for angle here. He does knock down Smorg with a nice shot with the AC-80. Fire would be the for support to heal his team up. Clanville does need to back off of Ray being the last player left, and Ray with 3,200 tokens will be able to bring back all of his members, but his members do need to be careful as he will be exposed out in the air. Ray does get a nice tag on It does get a nice tag on one of the Asian members, but he does not survive. And SGP finds the last player for E7, and SGP will be fully eliminating E7 as well. And did Clanville get knocked down? Yes, they did. Clanville also wiped as well, right after. And now T20 go up against SGP, seen this as an opportunity to push up. SGP now has to go against the top 3 teams. SGP now needs to land the shot here. The shots do not get land. The members are getting knocked, and SGP gets knocked down and fully eliminated in 4th place, which does leave our last 3 teams left alive: ETR, Asian Gang, and T20. ETR with 4 kills, Asian Gang with 15, and my apologies. T20 with 15, Asian Gang with 15 as well, and ETR with only 4 kills to their name. So Asian Gang and T20 doing very, very good this match. Asian Gang kind of redeeming themselves after the poor performance for match 1, and is now go on a roll this game. But they all have a little struggle here. ETR go up against T20 here with Lust being knocked down, with Lust getting knocked in the kill on the captain. A solo Lust trying to see what they could do as a 2-man for the team now, as T20 and Asian Gang do push up. Jet does get some tags on solo, but he does not get the knock. And now Fire gets knocked down by GJ. GJ being aggressive here for T20. Both all 3 teams trying their best to secure the second booyah for this match. Asian Gang holding down the spot. Solo just being a solo in the glue walls, letting T20 and Asian Gang fight it out. Both teams both T20 and Asian Gang just look for openings, but T20 is more healthier with 4 members alive and only 2 members alive for Asian Gang. Now now all three teams, especially Solo, just plain and safe, waiting for opening. Solo does see Jot, and unfortunately he cannot land a shot and he cannot get the kill. And now Jot and RTX, the last two left alive. RTX trying to launch a shot here. He does get a knock on Captain and Hulk, and both Captain and Hulk get fully eliminated, which does put both teams in a two-man. Asian Gang on the verge of getting the booyah, as Jaxo is now putting a one man, but he does get a rest on two members. Jaxo does get a knock on RTX, but he does get knocked down by Jat. RTX and Jat do need to get the knocks on T20, with both Hulk and Captain landing in a little late here. With only a Mac 10 in a couple of Mac 10, a couple of med kits, they don't have much firepower to go against some Asian Gang here. And Hulk does get tagged up. Hulk is weak. Hulk leads a shot, and unfortunately he can't. Captain does get to the second floor. He does get a knock, but he does not see smoke behind him, and smoke fully eliminates Captain and Asian Gang. AG gets match 2, securing the second booyah for the series grand championship. Damn, Asian Gang with the redemption arc right there. Okay, damn. Asian Gang with a marvelous performance with 24 kills in match 2. Damn, okay. So T20, you definitely have some more competition right now. MB, find team. Okay. Chanel, what's up, man? How you doing? Jesse, thank you for sharing the live. When is the next tournament going to start? The next tournament is going to start in March. It's going to start on March 20th. Okay, the chat. Let me send the scores in. Apologies. I pushed the wrong key. Boop. Match 2. Oh, wrong person. Okay, so Asian Gang with a marvelous performance. You finding a team? I bet. Yes. Jesse, what I said was thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate it. Okay, so Asian Gang, a team that we really don't see perform that well, performing marvelous in match 2, and I'm looking forward to seeing performing that well going on in the SGC. So then we have SGP coming in 4th place with 5 kills. Clanviel 5th place with 7 kills. E7 2 kills. Not do very good this match. Then we have Phantom League coming in 7th, but only 1 kill. Team Fighters 8th place, 2 kills. T1 9th place and only 5 kills. Then we have Raga, the match 1 winners, coming in 10th place, but with no kills to their name. So Asian Gang with 36 points is just a step closer to hitting champion rush. COD, please, bro. Dude, what do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean. Shelby, thank you for sharing the live, man. Appreciate it. Okay, so going into match 3, we are going into Alpine. The scores being added up. Yes, they are. I'll make sure if the scores. I'll make sure that it's showing. Let me see if I can show the scores on the leaderboard. Let's see. Yep, here we go. So T20 is does still hold the lead with 51 points. So actually, no, let me show on TikTok as well if I can too. Can show quick to Google Chrome is gonna be in. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, so T20 with 51 points, holding the lead, but they do have Asian Gang only 10 points behind them. So Asian Gang is creeping up. Then we have T1 with 28 points. They not doing so very good in the finals today. Then we have Clan VO. Then we have Clan VO with 25 points in fourth place. E7 with 24 points. And Donos with 20 points in sixth place. Wagger 18 points in seventh place. SGP eighth place with 14 points. Phantom Elite with 12 points in ninth place, and Team Fighters in 10th place, which is last place in this case, in only 9 points. Is this practice? No, this is a tournament. This is the championship. So T1 still holding the lead. But Asian Gang, with that marvelous performance in match 2, just closed the gap only by a 10-point difference. So we're gonna get the teams 2 minutes to start. 2 minutes to start. We're gonna get teams 2 minutes to start. Then we're gonna go into match 3. Well, but my teams, your teams could join your teams could join the scrims if you want. Just make sure you join our Discord. We also got a WhatsApp going on as well. Crib Stack was a prize. So the winners today. So the winning team gets $100 split 4 ways. What's good, Israel? What's up, man? How you doing? Glad to have you here. So like fully the teams already. You have majority of teams. No the chat. We're just gonna start since we have majority of the teams here. Yeah, we're just gonna start to get the ball rolling. Dude, like I said, it's only for the teams that qualified for the championship. So unfortunately, I cannot give the password to you guys. Only for the teams that qualified. So also Israel, as you can see, we also have a couple we also have the red overlay in as well for like the names and like the times the time showing and stuff like that as well. So we have we have some red and black showing to represent the CTS. but also first place gets $100 split 4 ways. Second place gets 60. And third place gets $40. Israel, how's Zombies tournament going? I know it's going on right now, but unfortunately I cannot watch because I'm hosting. Hey. So match 3. Okay, cool. Okay, so Zombie has certificates. So right now, your stream is working when it comes to PC client. Oh, okay, cool. Hopefully she could fix the difficulties today. So it doesn't really affect the teams that's competing in her tournament. So TF. Being the first team to be wiped out early in the match, and we didn't even get to the minute marker. Yo, damn, bro. The match just started, and TF is already fully eliminated. And TF is not having a good day today, man. Damn, TF is just struggling, man. So E7 getting first blood and has 4 points already. And now over towards Adonos, and with Adonos getting having 2 of their players fully wiped out. Actually make that 3 as Shisu gets knocked down and definitely will be fully eliminated, which does leave Lust as the last player left alive. DRT, I cannot give you the password because there's only for the teams that qualified to today's tournament. So unfortunately you cannot play. But chat, if you do want to play in tomorrow's scrims, unfortunately though I would not be hosting due to the fact I do have some business to take care of. if you do want to play in tomorrow's scrims though, please DM me so I could send the Discord. So Clanvio from looks of it is on the hunt for the last player for Infernos, as Luxrio was in his area, but luckily does not see him. Yeah, Blanco. Yep. New HUD pick, man. Dash. Dash this sent to me. So yeah, man. The red and black do look good. It looks good, but I will be changing. I would definitely be changing colors though for sure. Oh, you're watching Wagger? Okay. So ETR go up against Wagger, and Wagger puts ETR in a one-man, and Wagger fully eliminates ETR, as ETR is a second team to be fully eliminated. Dong, appreciate the call out. I wasn't paying attention to Wagger there. Asian Gang, the match one teams run into Phantom Elite, and Fire is the last alive. Fire needs to create distance. He needs to run away from Phantom Elite, because if Phantom Elite finds him and fully eliminates him, that will put a big dent in Asian Gang's performance for the SGC. Phantom Elite is on the chase. They do end up spotting Fire. Fire with no glue walls left, have to make do. He needs to just get to the rock, but unfortunately he cannot. And Asian Gang, match two winners, my apologies, gets fully eliminated by Phantom Elite. And Phantom Elite just put a big dent in Asian Gang's match performance. So they are definitely gonna have some catching up to do. And now T1 go up against E7, but they do lose two of the players, with Abar and Ben be fully eliminated. Santa and Duck are the last two left. Santa, they're trying to get your shots on E7, but he's caught in the open with Santa with a 200 IQ play there. Steals E7's monster truck and is able to get away. Santa with the high IQ move right there. Damn, Santa, I see you, bro. Use a big brain moves there. He said, you know, bro, let me just take that monster truck off your hands right quick and just escape, keeping his team alive, and will have a chance to buy back his team. Expect the team that chase him. Okay, so far I don't see him. So okay, let's see. So let's watch to see any other team that's really fighting. Unfortunately, no. Okay, so Clanvio with 7 kills, and also E7 with 8 kills. So E7 does hold the kill leader position, but only a 1 kill difference. And speaking of Clanvio E7, they do end up fighting each other, but Mewtwo does get knocked down. E7 decide they want to get aggressive here and push Clanvio, and Luxero gets knocked down and fully eliminated. He gets knocked down, and Clanvio gets pushed by E7, and E7 knocking down and fully eliminate 3 of the Clanvio members. And now Ray, the last one left, with only 20 HP to his name, barely getting away from there. But I spoke a little too soon here, as E7 decided to take Clanvio's launch pad and decided to push up here. And Ray knocking down 9 with the VSK. This does give him a chance to disengage here, as 9 will have to be helped up. Ray does need to keep crane distance and get away, but Almano with the sports card does spot Ray, does push up, but he gets knocked down as well, and the Ray will most likely secure the kill here. Unfortunately, no. Kappa denying the kill and also denying the escape for Ray, and E7 fully eliminates Clan VO and keeps the kill leader spot with 12 kills added on. And Santa was able to bring back the rest of his team, and now T1 has a chance to regain, and they have a chance to try to climb up the leaderboard here, as he could probably get at least top 3. I think you could probably get high on the leaderboard. You could probably get top 3 here, as Asian Gang was fully eliminated early on. And Milo, thank you for the heart, thank you for the fire heart, man, appreciate it, and also thank you for the charmer bow as well. Yes, stream is delayed. Okay, T20 go up against Phantom Elite as Jax as Jaxo and Captain fully eliminated. Hulk, GJ, the last 2 left. Hulk trying to get away, just trying to dodge and weave, just trying to outmaneuver Phantom Elite. Now he does get a bridge, but he does still end up getting spotted. Shanky does spot him. Hulk needs to try to win this gunfight here if he can. Unfortunately, he cannot. And GJ being the last alive for his team, and I think that he was very far outside the zone, and I think GJ was AFK because well, hold up, chat, could chat, look how far GJ is outside the zone. I think he was AFK. He just reconnected. So even though his team does stay alive due to him being the last one left alive, he still needs to get inside the zone. And Duck does get knocked down. E7 pushing up. E7 trying to see if he could probably look for angles here. Ben does knock down Armando. T1 holding it down. But they do have another team that decides to join in. SGP, third part in this fight. They want to try to get some. They want to try to get some kills here if they can. And they actually do end up getting a kill off of T1, which does put T1 in a 1-man. But Abba does bring back does buy back Ben, but he does buy back Duck, but Ben does get knocked down and fully eliminated. And SGP putting the pressure on the players on both E7 and T1, as SGP do secure 2 kills on do secure 2 kills off of T1, not T1, yeah, T1 and a little bit of E7. And speaking of the T's, T20 gets fully eliminated due to being outside the zone, due to GJ being too far outside of the zone. Rob, this is North America. This is North America server, just so you know. Yeah. Not looking good for T20 for sure. And T1 gets fully eliminated, which does leave our last 4 teams left alive: Wagger, SGP, E7, and Phantom Elite. With Phantom Elite making a little comeback here after the poor performance from the first 2 games. So them hitting top 4 does help out a lot. SGP doing very good here with them getting top 4 placement, and also with getting a couple kills here. But they do have the members dropping down one by one, as Ghost and Tops does get knocked down and fully eliminated. Fubao, the last player left with 30 HP to his name. He needs to make something out of nothing, but unfortunately he cannot. And Kappa finds Tops and fully eliminates him. And E7 with 18 kills to their name in match 3. It is now closer is now closer to getting closer to getting to Champion Rush. So our last 3 teams left: Wagger, Phantom Leap, and E7. And now Phantom Leap being pushed by E7 with Shanky being knocked down by Armano. Phantom Leap having a little rough time here. Odeon does the last member left does get spotted. He does bring back Shanky, and now it's to Shanky to maybe up to Shanky to try to clutch here if he can. And now Wagger decide they want to join the fight against E7 as he do knock 2 of the members. E7 feeling the pressure by Wagger dropping them down one by one. And Kappa is weak. Kappa trying to get away here, but he cannot get away. And E7 is now down to 1 man left, with Mark being the last member left alive, holding the high ground, and now has to make something out of nothing as well, as Wagger does have a chance to win this match and make a little comeback after the poor performance for match 2. Sasuke, thank you for sharing the live, man. Thank you, appreciate it. So now the last 3 teams left. As the last 3 teams left, they are looking for a chance to close this out. And Sosa finds Mark, and Sosa fully eliminates E7, but he does get knocked down in the process. And now Wagger has a chance to close this match out, with Phantom Elite being the last, with Phantom Elite only having 1 player left on their team. With that 1 player being Shanky, having to try to clutch it up here if he can. But from the looks of it, due to how strong Wagger is performing this match, I don't see that happening. And now MB is starting to push up here, being very aggressive, does get his shots on Shanky, and Shanky goes down, and Wagger gets the 2nd booyah for today's SGC. And Wagger with a marvelous performance and marvelous comeback after, again, that poor performance in match 2. Performing well in match 3 just definitely put them higher on the bracket. Let me see the scores in. So Wagger with 10 kills, closing out match 3 with a booyah. Then we have Phantom Elite coming in 2nd place with 7 kills. And then we have E7 Empire coming in 3rd place with 22 kills. Even though Wagger won this match, Wagger won this match, they do not have more points than E7 due to the fact that they don't have as many kills. Then we have SGP coming in 4th place with 2 kills. T1 coming in 5th place with also 2 kills. T20 coming in 6th place with 1 kill. Clan VL coming in 7th place with 7 kills. Asian Gang coming in 8th place with no kills. Then ETR and Team Fighters coming in 8th, coming in 9th and 10th, and both teams don't have any kills as well. Cap, thank you for following, man, and welcome to the CTS family. So yeah, Team Fighters in ETR is not having a very good time this not having a good time this series qualifies. This series grand championship. So going into match 4, hopefully they can come up. So okay, so a couple teams did leave, unfortunately. So hopefully they can join back. So we are halfway through the SGC, and we're halfway through the SGC, and we have a lot of good teams going hard today. I'm happy to say that the teams that we usually don't see that we usually don't see perform that good in series tournaments is doing marvelous in today's series grand championship. Transformer, thank you for following, man. Appreciate it. And for the people that's liking it live right now, thank you for liking it live. Appreciate it. So the team's coming back. T20 Asian game. Okay, so we are good. All the 10 teams are back, and we're gonna go straight into match 4. So Wagger performing very well here. Performing very well. Is the scores in? Phantom Lead did not scores not come yet. Scores in for Phantom Lead. Yeah, he put Phantom Lead scores in. He put 16. Okay, I can always for TikTok right quick. So the scores right now, total scores that are added up. We have T20 still actually hold on. That's kind of wrong here. Okay, so we have T20 still holding the lead with still holding the lead with 57 points. Then we have E7 Empire holding against second place with 54, and Asian Gang dropping down to third place with 44. Then we have Wagger with 40, T1 with 36, Clanvio with 36, Phantom League with 28, SGP with 23, Donos with 22, and Team Fighters with only 10 points. And now going to match 4. Speaking of Team Fighters being 10th place, they do go up against Wagger here. But Wagger is dropping them down one by one. But Wagger is on the verge of being fully eliminated. As Escarnoza, the last player left, gets knocked down and fully eliminated. And Wagger, the match 3 winners, is the first team to be fully eliminated. And Phantom Elite, following suit, being the second team fully eliminated in match 4. And now T20 go up against SGP here with Ghost being knocked down and fully eliminated. Fubao and Tubbs, the last two left alive. The last two left alive, being chased by T20. Tubbs trying his best to get away, but Jeff is saying nah, but we are not letting get away that easily. And Jeff looking for angle, using a scholar to expose Tubbs here. Tubbs just trying to use the mountain as cover, as he does not have any glue walls left, and Tubbs gets knocked down and fully eliminated, which does leave Fubao as the last player left for SGP. And now Adono's struggling here as still struggling in today's series grand championship, as Itachi cannot solo and Fuchs and M1014 gets fully eliminated and does leave Shisu as the last man standing. Yo, for some reason ETR just cannot get it together, and ETR did very, very well back in Group B, but for some for some reason, they cannot just lock in. They cannot just get their foot set in to perform very well. But it's still early in the game, and it's still early in the game, so they do have enough time to regain if the members do come back, which I do believe based on the fact that the free respawn is still going on. I believe. Yes, yeah, it's still going on. So the players still have a chance to regain. They still have a chance to get everything situated, and hopefully they could redeem themselves as the match goes on. But Shisu gets knocked down and fully eliminated, so the team is put in a 3-player is put as a 3 players. SS Bot and DV Aki, thank you too for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Glad to have you guys part of the CTS family. And guys, we are 8 followers away from hitting 700. So please, if you haven't, please follow. So T1 landing shots on both Clan VO and E7, as both Clan VO and E7 lose members after members, and now that will put them in a bad spot here, as Clan VO is put in a 1-man. Kappa and Lux are the last play left for both their teams, and Kappa basically saying, listen, you might be the last team for your team, but I might be the last for mine, but guess what, I'm gonna make sure I fully eliminate you. And Kappa puts a cap in Luke's Selwa's ass and fully eliminates Clan VO. With Clan VO being the next team to be fully eliminated. Lucifer, thank you for joining live. Crazy ass name, by the way, but glad to have you here. So 7 teams left. 3 are fully eliminated in already, and we're just about to get to the 5-minute marker in match 4. And now, and if it looks, we have Clan VO. Now, what was it? Clan VO. We have Asian Gang going up against T20, and Cassius does knock down Jack and gets the full kill. RTX, he gets knocked out by Jax, and he will be fully eliminated as well. So that will put I don't know if I can say Clan VO. That will definitely put that will put Asian Gang in a 1-man situation, as Fire is the last one left, and he is in the car, so he does create distance from T20 and will have a chance to buy his team back, as the free revival is no longer inactive, and from what I believe, I don't think the blue card is active as well anymore. Okay, so TF is still alive, not being the first team to be fully eliminated. So hopefully they do get everything together as the match goes on, and hopefully they could climb up the leaderboard as well. Panga. I was gonna call you Pan for short. Pan, thank you for joining live. So T1 of 8, holding the leaderboard of 8 kills. Hopefully they do get more kills, as they are in 5th place in the overall bracket. So hopefully they do make a little come up, because they did not perform very well back in match 3. So they definitely need to perform better here. And now, speaking of T1, they do see TF, and Ben gets a nice knock on Iron, but he does not get a knock, he does not get the kill, as TF will be there for support, but Ben is knocking down TF member after member, laying the shots, and Ben might be doing full sweep here by himself, but no, almost cleaning out TF by himself, but but he will be knocked. And Santa does push in. Santa trying to see if he could probably wipe out Devil here, but Devil is just staying alive. Devil turning Devil pulling off an Uno reverse on T1, and now T1 is not put in a one-man situation, but a ball will be helped up by Duck. Devil will be still by himself, and now using launchpad to get away, but he needs to be careful as he does approach E7 and ETR, so he needs to play extra careful here. But he does bring back Vanshu and Iron as well. And now E7 does push up against T1 as a bar does get a little closer here. Amano does get a tag on here. Does get a tag on him, and a bar jumping out of the Jeep. And Amano does get weakened by the M79 from a bar, but a bar is weak as well. A bar using glue walls to try to get away, and a bar just trying to fight off E7 here. 9 does get some tags with throw bows, but 9 goes down by a bar. But he will be helped up by Kappa, as Kappa will be there for the support, but I don't know. 9 might be going back down. No, but Santa, Ben, both join the fight. Ben looking for angles on E7. 9 does get knocked down. Kappa trying to reposition here and try to get a different angle. He gets knocked down. Amano, Mark, the last two left for E7. Now having to disengage here. Solo for ETR gets knocked down by Jax from T20. Now Mark, the last player left with Amano being knocked down and fully eliminated. Mark now having to go back to the machine. Actually, he can't even go back as he doesn't even have enough coins. Mark needs to try to look for a different angle here, trying to create distance from these teams. And Mark does get spotted by TF. TF keeping the pressure on him, trying not keep him alive. But Mark is able to stay alive as T1 does push TF. TF just now putting the pressure right back on T1 as a bar gets knocked down by Iron and will be fully eliminated as well. And Santa by himself over towards them, but Duck does join in, and same for Ben. Ben pushing up against T1. He does let a shot, but does not get a knock. Santa for support does get a knock in the kill on Iron, and Santa gets hit by Devil by the sports car there, but he does get a tag on Devil with the AMW, but unfortunately he cannot land that last shot, and Devil will get away and stay alive. And TF losing 3 other members from T1, but due to the fact that Devil is still alive and has 400 coins, he could at least buy back 1 member. And Asian Gang and E7, the next 2 teams to be fully eliminated, unfortunately. So that does leave us to our last. Two. No, I said 2 teams. To our last 5 teams. My apologies. From T1, T20, SGP, TF, and ETR. And speaking of SGP, they do find Devil, as Devil still the last player left, trying to fight off SGP, but unfortunately he can't, and SGP will be fully eliminating team fighters, but they only have 1 kill to their name. So, but SGP hitting top 4 again, being consistent with that in today's SGC finals. But they are not getting many kills. They do need to turn that up. And Solo is being a solo for his team, trying to see if he could probably just to stay alive to maybe get top 3. But due to the fact that that T20 T20, T1, and SGP are 4 teams. They will not be dropping down anytime soon at the moment. But Duck does see ghosts. He does throw out the Neo skill on him to prevent him from throwing down any glue walls. And now SGP trying to fight off T1, but they don't really have to do much here, as they do have a good spotted zone. With them, all you have to move in only a little bit. And now as we get into the late game, SGP and T1 do have a very good spot in zone. ETR and T20 need to go up to the mountain to get a better spot. Hopefully, for T20's sake, the next zone does pull down towards the mountain, so they don't have to rotate much next zone. But Solo, but Solo does need to get it together. Client was not working. Oh damn. I wonder why her client's not working. My client is doing good, so I don't know why hers is not working. Hopefully Zombie's client could be fixed at least by tomorrow, so the teams could at least play. So the teams that's in her tournament could at least play. Okay, so ETR gets fully eliminated. Gets fully eliminated, which does leave us to our last 3 teams: SGP, T20, and T1. All 3 teams has all 4 players left alive. So that's very good and very interesting as well. So that does leave us. So that does leave us with a good end game. Fubao does get knocked down, but Mendoza will be there for the help up and will be there for the assist. T20 now rotating in, and like I said a couple minutes earlier, if the next zone goes down towards the mountain, this will favor more for T20, and fortunately for them it does, but they need to be careful as T1 does hold on top of that mountain. And Duck gets a nice knock on one of the SGP members, but he does not secure the kill, as SGP is still holding down that wall, but they still need to rotate in as well. T1 just holding it down, holding his spot, and putting pressure on both teams, as they are the last 3 left alive. SGP now rotating in, making their move, going around their wall, and they will be taking some damage from this zone. If T20 sees SGP, which they most likely will, they will now focus their attention on towards them, which they do. As now both T1 and T20 focus SGP footing the onslaught from both teams, as they are caught in a bad spot in this zone. Still need to rotate in. Ghost trying to help his team out. Force trying to place glue walls to ease their way in, but with this zone pushing the teams closer and closer, all members are losing losing members after members, and SGP might be the next team going down, as actually they will, as they are being caught outside the zone. T1, T20, the last teams left. T20 making a move, as he do get a knock and a kill on T1. Ben gets a shot. Ben gets a knock on Cassius and Jeff. And damn, Ben with 3 knocks, helping his team out. And now Jax, the last member left for T20, gets fully eliminated. And T1 closing it out for match 4. With the 4th Booyah for the series grand championship. Damn, yo. No. Hold up. PV. No, I don't want to say PvP. I saw a message that said PvP, so I said PvP. My bad. Yo, Ben. BK Ben. This dude has performed marvelous, great, outstanding in match 4. Yo, chat, please, can I get can I get some GGs for Ben, the player on the far left? Yo, he did very good, very good in match 4. So T1 coming up with 26 kills and 38 points. They will definitely be out of top 5 and most likely will be going into top 3 for sure. Then we have T20 with 26 points and 17 kills in second place. And then we have SGP coming in third place with 9 points and only 1 kill. And then we have ETR coming in fourth place but only 1 kill. So at least they got top 4, but they don't get much with only 1 kill. Then Team Fighters redeeming themselves. Thank God, redeeming themselves, coming in 5th place with 8 kills. Okay, Team Fighters, good shit. Then we have E7 coming in 6th place, but with 5 kills. Then we have T20. Then we have Asian Gang in 7th place with 9 kills. Clan VL coming in 8th place with no kills. Phantom Elite coming in 9th place with only 1 kill, and Wagga coming in 10th place with no kills as well. Is PC allowed? Yes, Shelby. PC is allowed, but only 1 PC player per team. So if your team wants to play, they could. If they want to play with a PC, they could, but only 1 player on that team is allowed to have is allowed to have the PC. So T20 doing very, very good. Wait, no, I forgot to send the scores in. I forgot to send the scores in. Hold up. Let me damn. Oh wait, hold up. I have hold on. I get send from I get send it from YouTube. That's right. I forgot to send the scores in. Okay, hold up. I gotta rewind that. Rewind that quick because I gotta send from YouTube. Damn. I forgot to send the scores in. Then we have so let me send the scores in right quick on this side. Damn. So I got team that got 5th place. 5th. Hold up, chat. My bad. I got Oh yeah, yo Mark. Thank you, my boy. Thank you. Yo Mark, you are a lifesaver, my boy. Thank you. Damn. Yeah, I forgot to screenshot the scores. Okay, so let me the scores in. Let me before after the next match, I gotta say match. That was match 4, right? Yep, match 4. The 4th place team was ETR. Okay, so we have 1 team that's missing, so we're gonna get a team that's missing a minute or 2 to join up. What team was that? E7. So we got Wagga. Yeah, so we're not 1 team. So yeah, okay. So I got the scores in. Okay, phew. Again, Mark, appreciate you helping me out. Appreciate you sending the scores in, dude. You are a lifesaver. Thank you. Okay. So the scores. So I could show the Excel. I could show the sheet, but I gotta make sure the scores is being put in. Let me see. Is the scores being put in right now? I think he's away. I think Alox is away. So you know what? Let me see if I could put the scores in right now. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna take a minute to come anyway. So let me see. So T1, how much we got? T1 38, E7 with 10, unfortunately. Asian Gang with 11. PP's not playing. T20 with 26. Abyss did not come today. SGP with 9. Phantom Elite with 3. Nope, 3. Clanvio with 3 as well. Wagga with 1. And Team Fighters with 14. Okay, so that should be good. Okay, so T1 with that outstanding performance Oh well, okay, hold up. Actually, hold up. Okay, hold up. Let me see something. Okay, okay, hold up. I could actually show the actual show sheet right now. Give me a second. So now, so T1 with a marvelous performance did very well. We start 1 minute, and but they need to do better this match as T20 is on champion rush. So that means that if T20 gets a booyah in any of the next 3 games, they win the they win today's series grand championship. Let me open the thing on the thing. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So again, so now YouTube is seeing it. So again, T20 is on champion rush. So if they win, so if they get booyah in any of the 3 matches, they will be your series grand championship champions. Hi, so thank you for the follow. October, thank you for the follow as well. Halal boy, thank you for sharing the live. The 4 match, yep, that was 4 match already. We're about to go into match. We're about to go into match 5 in a minute. So, like I said, T20. So the team. So T1 needs to stop, or any in T1 and the other teams as well needs to stop T20 from getting a booyah from any of the next 3 matches. T1 just needs 6 points to be on champion rush. So okay, so what team are we missing? I think Atonis is missing, right? You say? All right. All right, there you got 2 minutes. All right, so yeah, man. Shaffer, thank you for sharing the live. Again, for people that ask for the password, unfortunately, I can't get the password since it's only for the teams that qualified to today's series grand championship. So okay, so I go back to gameplay on both YouTube and TikTok. Let me do the match for it. Okay, so so I think the teams are good. I think I'll be for one team. So okay, so I don't know what other team is at. I don't know what other team is at, but we will start the next match. So going into match going into match 5. Unfortunately, the 10th team couldn't get in time, but we are but whoever's not gonna come back, unfortunately, cannot make it. Okay, let me see. Come on, party chat. Okay. Is it still showing? Okay, here we go. Yep, here we go. Boop. Okay, it's a move. Okay, so again, T20 is on champion rush. So that means that they just need to get to either so due to the fact that they are on champion rush, they need to get a booyah in one of the next 3 matches. And it's like TF did TF cannot make it. So unfortunately, they won't get any points in this match. But again, but T1 is on T1 is 6 points away from being champion rush. So they they need to play a little. They need to play just a little more careful. This this next match and so on. And E7 kicking it off with again first blood. Watch map not loaded. And but E7 is dropping members as well as Mark and Mono are the last two left. Clan Rio putting pressure on them. T20 do lose captain. Wagger does lose a member of their own, but they do get a kill off of T20. Now T1 pushing Clan Rio. They do get knocked on Mewtwo. A bar does get knocked down, but he does get help up. Ben breaking down the glue wall, chasing down the last member of Clan Rio, and Clan Rio gets fully wiped out. And Clan Rio will be the first team to be fully eliminated in match 5. So Clan Rio would not be getting any more closer to Champion Rush, and for some reason they're just not performing that well in today's SGC finals. But thing is, they still have a chance though. If T20 does not get Champion Rush, if they not get Champion Rush, like they already have it, like, oh my god, I can't speak today. Like they're already not on Champion Rush. If T20 does not win any of the next matches, and same goes for T1, because now T1 is only 3 points or 3 points away from him Champion Rush as well. If T1 and T20 does not gain Champion Rush in the next 3 matches, Clan Rio can maybe come back if only they play well the next 3 matches. But the chances of that happening are low. If anyone wants to join, can they join? They can't join today. They can't join today's Series Grand Championship, because like I said, it's only for the teams that qualified to it. But we are hosting scrims tomorrow though, but unfortunately I will not be live due to the fact that I'm busy tomorrow. But if you guys want to join our scrims though, please DM me on TikTok, and I will send our Discord link, and I'll also send you our WhatsApp link as well, so you can at least play the scrims, and you can also sign up for our Marches tournament. But the thing is, for Marches tournament though, we already have 48 teams, the required teams that we need the required teams that we need. So any teams that sign up from here on out will be put on the waiting list. So if any team if any of the 48 teams does not show up, the teams that's in the waiting list will be put in. So if you guys also want to have a chance of playing in March's tournament, which starts on March 20th with Group A and Group B playing on that day, please DM me as well, and I will also send the registration link to the link to the registration form. My apologies. Oh my god, I can't speak properly today. I will send the link to the registration form as well, so you can sign your team up for March's tournament, which is Phase 2, Series 1. And now Phantom Elite going up against Asian Gang, and Asian Gang knocking down 3 of their players, and Odeon is the last player left for Phantom Elite. And Phantom Elite not doing so good-ish, but they are hanging in there overall. But they still have some catching up to do for overall points. And now, due to the fact that Odeon is the last player left, they have a low chance of coming out. And with Smoke chasing Odeon down, he might have a chance to fully eliminate him. But Odeon is just keeping creating distance. Jesse is all good. Locks, what's up, man? How you doing? Jesse is all good, but like I said, please DM me on please, if you haven't already, please join our Discord, because we do host scrims tomorrow. So if you want to host, if your team want to join our scrims, please please join our Discord and also pay attention to our Discord for when we make the announcement. Okay, so T20 and T20 and T1. T20, the team that's on Champion Rush, and T1, the team that's about to hit Champion Rush, is going head to head right now. But T1 losing 2 of the members, and T20 just increasing the kill count and lowering the chances for T1 to get closer to Champion Rush. But Santa and the Ball, the last two left alive for T1, still holding it down. I believe they're only 1 or 2 points from hitting Champion Rush for T1. So if another team gets fully eliminated, or if T1 gets 2 or 3 more kills, they will be put on Champion Rush as well after this match. But they need to stop T1 from winning this match as well. And same goes for the teams that's left alive. So E7 go up against SGP. SGP has been doing very good for getting top 4 in the past couple of matches. So let's see if they could do it again this match. But one of the members for SGP does get knocked down. But that member does get help up, and he will get fully back. But he will get his health fully back. My brain and my mouth is not corresponding here. Okay, so Phantom Lee did get the team fully back, but Def and Abdul did get fully eliminated. And now over towards Asian Gang, as they are now go up against Wagger, and Asian Gang is losing the members 1 by 1. In RTX, Smoke and Fire do get knocked down. Jat, the last member left standing, and Jat might be going down, and yes, he will. And Wagger fully eliminates. Asian Gang, and now that does put T1 as well on Champion Rush 2. So let's see if with T1 on Champion Rush, on Champion Rush after this match, they still need to stop T1 from winning as well. Maki, what's up, man? A dick for joining live. So guys, if you haven't, please share the live as well. Actually, no, I'm gonna share the live as well. I'm gonna share the live to the official Discord. Check my party. I'm just trying to I'm trying to get this thing going. My party. I had to do something. Okay, share, copy the link, and then repost. Okay. So T1 does get pushed by E7 as one of the members do get knocked down. Ben he takes a lot of damage. He gets pushed by E7, but Ben is trying to retaliate. He actually does, and Ben knocks down Armano in 9. Santa is trying to beat it for support. Kappa trying to retaliate here, and Kappa is able to knock down Santa and keep Armano and 9 alive and away from being fully eliminated.
Triple kill.
That's weird. Oh, stream is lagging? Okay, see. Is it still working? YouTube, is it still working on your end? Ultimate Gamer, I'm doing good, man. How are you? The hell? Is it lagging now? going on? Yo, stream is good. It's probably still lagging, right? What the hell? Why is the stream lagging? I don't know why it's having a high load. There's nothing that's really heating up. Like, can I join? Hold up. My stream will stop lagging. What the hell's going on? You're about to it's good. Okay, it's good now. Okay, I might be just lagging on my end. Hold on, let me see. Okay, it's good. Okay, it's good. Cool. Okay, YouTube is clear. Okay, TikTok is good too. Might be like a little lag, but it's not too bad. Rainbow, how you could join? You can't join this tournament because it's this is the championship, but your team could sign up for March's tournament. Just know that we already hit the required teams to join, so your team will be put on the waiting list. If a team does not join, if a team does not come for when it's time to play. So Rambo, do me a favor. Yo, Rambo, do me a favor. DM me on TikTok. I was saying the Discord link, and I'll also send the form so you can sign your team up as well. So getting into the late game, we still have 7 teams left with T1, SGP, ETR, Phantom Elite, T20, E7, and Wagger. The last 7 teams left alive. And like I said before, T20 is on Champion Rush. So they do need to play this game out carefully, and the remaining teams do need to focus on. And speaking of T20, they are down to the last 2 members. Cassius goes down. Jax, he's the last one left, and Wagger might be fully eliminated. T20 here. Jax trying to get away. Jax is doing everything he can. Jax isn't in the monster truck. Jax down to 5 HP, and T20 gets fully eliminated, and they will not be closing out the series grand championship. And now T1 has a chance to win this tournament, as they are now on Champion Rush after this match. T1 was looking for that blessing for T20 to be fully eliminated, and they got it. And now all they have to do is try to win this match. Basically just close out this match. Even if they die, if they die early, they all need to do is just close it out and try to win the next matches. Deadlocks. Is the frames normal now, or is it still lagging? So now SGP now Santa gets knocked down for T1. SGP still hanging on, still making it to the late game, as these last 6 teams is still thriving. ETR still able to stay alive, but they only have 2 players left alive. Same goes with Phantom Elite, with Odin Abdul staying alive and just ratting it out. E7 with 8 kills, and 8 kills in holding high ground. Wagger with 9 kills. They are also tied up with they are also tied up with T1. So both of them are both teams does hold the kill leader position, but only one team can hold keep it. And now the zone closing in. The team that's crossed the zone, SGP for example, now needs to rotate in. The bolt maker being dropped down does affect the teams a lot here. Itachi excuse me, Itachi for ETR does get fully eliminated. M14, the last player left. He needs to be careful as SGP is nearby. Fubao does spy him. He does get a tag on M1014. And Wagger meeting up with E7 and gets fully eliminated. And same goes for ETR as well. And it might be the same for Phantom Elite. Yes, it is. And Phantom Elite gets fully eliminated. SGP, T1, and E7 are your last 3 teams left. Santa, a bar. Santa Bar, the last left alive for E7, trying to see if they could clutch you using the monster truck in for their advantage. A Bar does hop in the monster truck with Santa, both of them repositioning, but Santa is weak. He gets knocked down. A Bar trying to do the best he can. Now SGP go up against E7. Both of them, both teams do trade members, both getting knocks. And Ghost, Fubao, Tops does get knocked down. Mendoza, the last surviving member, gets knocked down and fully eliminated. And E7 wins match 5 for the SGC finals. Rose, thank you for sharing the live. So if I believe with that performance, I know for sure T1 is definitely on Champion Rush. And I also think that E7 is now on Champion Rush as well. So E7 getting first place with 19 kills. SGP getting second place with 6 kills. And T1 getting again third place with 11 kills. Then Phantom Elite getting fourth place but only 2 kills. ETR fifth place, 4 kills. 4 kills. Wagger 6th place, 4-7, 9 kills. T20 7 kills, 4, 6, 8, 10 kills. Asia Gang 8th place, 4 kills. Clanvio 9th place and only 1 kill. All right, this time I'm gonna make sure I send a screenshot and don't forget. Okay, now I'll go back to DMs. No, wait, okay, match 5. Yeah, I do need to make them on YouTube and TikTok, though, I'm not gonna lie. How many teams are on Champion Rush? So I believe now we have 2 teams on Champion Rush now. Okay, hold on, my apologies. I think we have 3 teams on Champion Rush. The scores, before we start, we're gonna have the scores be put in first, then our show, then our start. So let's see. Dude, okay, the scores to be put in. We have 3 teams left to be put in. Okay. So chat. Yo, the teams today is just going hard as hell, bro. And to be honest with you, I'm very glad that these teams is go band for band, toe to toe, bullet for bullet, trying to win this championship. Let's see, so all the scores in. Okay, I think he got T. Oh yeah, T5 is incoming. So just put 0. Just put 0. 0. Okay, so okay, let me show the thing right quick. Chrome, boom, this, boom. Yeah, Light. I don't know what Abyss is. I did tag them. They didn't join up. So 3 teams is now on Champion Rush. T20 Esports, E7 Empire, and T1 are your 3 teams that's on Champion Rush. Which means that if any of these 3 teams wins any of the next 3 matches, they are your CTS Series Grand Champions. So damn. So yeah, chat. These next 2 matches, these next 3 matches, if we even get to 3 matches, is going to be a doozy. So starting the next match, I don't see that unfortunately Team Fights didn't join back, so we're gonna start next match. Okay, so going into match 6. This might be the last match. We might not even get to a match 7. This might be the last match closing it out. So chat again. So again, T20. Let me just make sure we're going TikTok. Okay, you good? So again, T20, E7, and T1 are your teams that's on Champion Rush. So that means that if E7, T20, or T1 wins any of the next 3 games, they be crowned your series grand champions. Who's winning right now? So so in the lead right now, T20 is in the lead for overall points. But they're also on Champion Rush, and same for E7 and T1. T20 has 97, E7 has 95, and T1 has 93. So the points is very, very close. So I know for sure. So I know for sure. So I know for sure that T1, E7, and T20 is definitely gonna try to play as safe as they can. So SGP do lose a Fubao as T20 gets first blood. From the looks of it, they do want to try to push up here, but the captain gets knocked down and fully eliminated. In Asian game is your first team to be fully wiped out in match 6. T20 cannot be too aggressive here. They cannot be fully eliminated because this match is crucial. Moses, it's funny you mentioned that, but because I did say that T20 might win today. They actually might win today, but I don't know. We gotta see. So Canvio. Canvio do lose one of the members. T20 does push SGP. Dogs very weak. Dogs trying to see if he can survive here. No, he cannot survive. And SGP is your next team to be fully eliminated. And E7 losing 3 of the members. Losing 3 of the members. Now those 3 members does come back, and E7 has and now those 3 members has a chance to regain and get ready for the later game. So again, those 3 teams do need to play a little more careful. But from the looks of it, T20 does want to be a little more aggressive here, but they do need to play cautious. Okay, so Wagger might run into one of the members for Clan VL with Blixkin against the shots on one of Wagger members. But for looks of it, he's gonna back off a little bit and reposition as MB does go for the chase. Salami does catch MB off guard, but MB put him down and say, my boy, he's basically my boy, you might surprise me, but I'm gonna put you on your ass. And MB with the quick knockdown with the M590, pulling a pretty much an Uno reverse on him, and puts Clan VO in a 2-man action. Make that a 1-man situation as Polo gets knocked down as well, and most likely will be fully eliminated, which means that Ray is the last player left for his team. And now for looks of it, the 2 of the teams that's on Champion Rush might be meeting up here as T1 and E7 do get closer to each other, but Kappa and El Mano will hop in the car to create distance and try to get away. And unfortunately, the last member for Clan VO gets spotted by Wagger, and Wagger fully eliminates Clan VO, as Clan VO will be the next team to be fully eliminated in match 6. Tram Farm, thank you for thank you for sharing the live, man. Appreciate it. Locks, like I said, so people know, I repeat this as many times as I did. This tournament is only for the teams that qualify from Series 1, not Series 1, from Group A and B. And the only way that these teams got accepted into
triple kill.
The Series Grand Championship is because these teams got top 4, have gotten top 4 from Series 1 to 6. In order for your team to qualify for the Series Grand Championship, you just need to get to top 4 once in the finals between Series 1 through 6. Hey Ghost, are you guys still gonna play it out? Okay, Cassius, not Cassius. Okay, one member for Wagger gets fully eliminated. By Wagger. Santa and Santa Ben trying to look for angle here. Ben does play that glue wall with the Oscar skill and knocks down and fully eliminates MB. With Wagger being put in a 3-man, was a 2-man, but they was able to buy back the third member. So they're only down 1 player for their team. No. Top 4 for the series champion for the series tournament. Top 6 from both Group A and Group B from from top 6 from Group A and Group B qualified to the to today's SGC finals. Yeah, but actually goes. I think so too. Not gonna lie. I am rooting for T1. Like not to be picky or anything, but no. I am rooting for T1 because T1 do play oh my god, they do play very well, and I'm hoping to see probably win this SGC, but I don't know. Let's see if maybe T20 or if E7 could probably take the win. Either way, those are your top 3 teams for sure. Also, chat, just so you know, I will be making me a Hungry Man a TV dinner after the Series Grand Championship because I am hungry as hell. Oh, also chat. By the way, Group B SGC end game zone gunfights will be dropped tonight because I was trying to get it done earlier today, but unfortunately I couldn't because I was because one I had to go do something, and I had to work on like the finals trailer for today's SGC. So it's all good. Maybe Wagger could win. Hold on, I mean, I don't know, but Wagger is 25 points away from hitting series from hitting the champion rush. Okay, ETR pushing T20 here, and T20 gets fully eliminated by ETR. ETR stopped T20 from having a chance at winning this one. Yo, so T20 will not be winning this match. And speaking of Wagger also got fully eliminated. So now it's up to T1 and E7 it's up to T1 and E7 to win this match to win this match to be crowned your champions. Cause yo, T20 just got full on swept by ETR. But they do have a chance if ETR from ETR, if T20 E7 does not win this match, T20 has another chance. But T1 does push a shot on ETR. If ETR now have to try to reposition it here, or trying to continue the pressure on T1. Which one? Hold on, ETR. Deadlocks. If you do me a favor, yo, clip on YouTube and send me a clip of the YouTube to show if they're using panel and hologram, cause I don't know, man. Okay, Shisu, the last player left alive for ETR, as actually I take back what I said. He was the last left alive, but he gets fully eliminated, and now it's down to our last three teams: E7, Phantom Elite, and T1. Phantom Elite needs to eliminate E7 and T1 to stop them for winning this match. If T1 E7 wins it, they will be crowned. One of them will be crowned your CTS Series Grand champions. So again, this match is very crucial for both from our three teams. Abdul gets knocked down for Phantom Elite. Shanky, he gets knocked down. E7 putting up pressure on Phantom Elite, not giving him a chance to get ready for this gunfight. As Kappa is looking for angle. Odeon trying to look for angle here. Armano trying to break it in the wall. Kappa does push in. He does knock down Def. He also gets the full elimination. Armano does push in. 9 gets some shots on Odeon. Does get a shot on Abdul, but he does not get the full kill. Phantom Elite is having a rough time here as Abdul gets knocked down and fully eliminated, which does leave Odeon as the last player left. He needs to be careful, because if he gets fully eliminated, his team will be wiped out, and in this game will be either go to E7 or T1. But the chances is looking grim for Phantom Elite, and Phantom Elite gets fully eliminated, which means that either T1 or E7 will be crowned your series grand champions. Now this goes back to Series 6 as E7 and T1 were both on champion rush, and they had to win the last. They had to win the 6th match. So a little deja vu from. So a little deja vu for both teams. E7, T1, both good teams in the CTS needs to try and play this gunfight as best as it can. But Santa does get tagged. Santa, he is weak, but he'll back up. Duck does get a nice tag on 9. Ben trying to push up. Santa pushing up on Armano, he's weak. Ben will be for support. Ben, he gets tagged up. Ben, he gets knocked down. Santa, he's weak. E7 does push up. This gunfight does look more in favor as E7 does look a little more healthy. 9 look for angle. He's trying to do something. Mark, he's down. A bar for T1, he's down. He's fully eliminated. Duck, look for angle. Doug trying to get a tag here. Santa, he's weak. Santa goes down. T1 down to the last 2 members left. E7 gets fully eliminated, and T1 is your series grand champions, pulling off another champion rush booyah right after winning Series 6. And chat, yo. T1 Esports is your series grand champions. Oh my God. Yo. Wow. Oh my God. Yo, chat in both YouTube and TikTok, please spam GGs for T1 Esports as they are your series grand champions. Oh my God, that last gunfight, a deja vu from Series 6. Again, chat, for people who are confused, T1 and E7 were both on champion rush back in Series 6 in the 6th match. Or 7th match? No, my bad. That was the 6th match. That was the 7th match back in Series 6. We're both on champion rush. The last 2 teams left alive in a very crucial match, and T1 won it back in Series 6, and they won it again in the Series Grand Championship. Oh my God, yo. Woo. Yo. Wow. What a marvelous performance by T1. Yo. Jeez, bro. Woo-wee. Nah, but I know I might get copyright check for this, but I need to play it. Hold up. Actually, no, I'm not gonna play. It's too late now. But yo, wow. So T1, your series grand championships. E7 coming in 2nd place, and Phantom League coming in 3rd place with 12 points. Then we had ETR coming in. I guess so, but I guess so. Your T1 is goated, bro. I guess so. Then we had ETR coming in 4th place with 5 kills. And yo, that's crazy how ETR fully wiped out T20 a little early in the match. Then we have Wagger coming in 5th place with 7 kills. T20 with 5 kills in 6th place. Clanviel 7th place, 4 kills. SGP 8th place 1 kill, and Asian Gang 9th place and no kills. All right, let me send the let me see the scores in. So you can put the scores in for this one. Oh, scores in. Let me see. Match 6 final. Is it? Yeah, Mark. Yeah. So yeah, first place gets $100. Second place gets 60, and third place gets 40. So yes, but yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna have my mind. I'll put the scores in. Put the scores in. So we the top 3. Mm, mm, mm. So yeah, chat. Oh my, yeah, that was an amazing last match. So yeah, man. So yeah, T1 Esports is your series grand champions, and I'm happy to say that they will go down in CTS history as being the Phase 1 champions. Yo, good shit to T1, bro. So yeah, so yeah, chat. So yeah, so also this series tournament does count as a series as well. So T1 is also your back-to-back series winners as well. Yep, yep. First place wins $100. First place wins 100, second place wins 60, and third place wins 40. So look, so okay, so the scores are in. Cool. Okay, so I got your scores on TikTok right quick. Okay, give me a second. Let me go to YouTube. Yeah, T20. Yeah, T20 got third place. Yep. Okay, so as you can see, T1 Esports wins based on champion rush with a total of 116 points. Damn. We have E7 Empire second place with 111, and T20 with in third place with 107 points. Then we have Wagger. Like the gap is crazy from fourth and third. Then you have Wagger with fourth place, 68 points. Asian Gang, fifth place with 64. Phantom Elite with 52 points in sixth place. Adonos with in seventh place with 50 and 50 points in ninth place. And Team Fighters 24 points in 10th place. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. T1 Esports wins based on champion rush. So I'm gonna have to leave this. I'm gonna make sure to leave this. Say the thing. Like yeah, man. So yeah, send player. The $6 in cash or diamonds. Sheesh. Okay. Right. paper on it. Okay, so yeah, man. Yeah, T1 Esports won. Now I just need to contact the leader. Actually, I need to find Duck. Let me find Duck on Discord. There we go, Duck. Okay. Let me know. So yeah. Well, all right, guys. So that's gonna be it for today. That's gonna be it for. Let's go back to you. So that's gonna be it for today's series grand championship, guys. I do appreciate you guys coming out to watch the teams play, and we want both me and the CTS, and also Go Esports too, because we also collaborate with them. A video on that soon. We want to congratulate T1 Esports for winning the series grand championship and being your CTS series grand champions. So with that being said, that's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. I hope you guys have a lovely day or night. And hopefully I will see you guys on Friday, if not next Saturday, because next Saturday we might have our Clash Squad Redemption Cup um our Clash Squad Redemption Cup tournament where we're only gonna allow 12 teams to play this time. 16 was a little too much, man. So only 12 teams to play, and we're gonna see who is gonna win that tournament. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have a good day, good night, and I will see you on either Friday or Saturday. Have a good one.